Morning, everyone. So it is it's going home day. So we're just leaving the room now. The lovely Mr. Brad's taken all of our bags down. It's a lot later than we thought it would be. Let me just have a look down here. See that line? That is for the gondolas still, and it's 9 o'clock at the moment. We did think we would be at the parks by 8. We were very wrong. One of us only got 5 hours sleep because it took me till 1:30 to pack all the bags. I couldn't find stuff. I was too tired. I couldn't find stuff. That's absolutely fine. So we are going to drop all of our luggage in luggage services now. And then we are going to jump on the bus and go over to Magic Kingdom. And we're going to stay there till 4 o'clock. And then we will come back to the resort, get our suitcases, and then we are going to get an Uber back to the airport, because if we got the bus, it's going to add at least an hour of, faffing and waiting and trips and stop and all of that stuff. So we're going to hop on the bus for the last time and head to the Magic Kingdom. See you there. So this is a really cute thing that people do here. They decorate the windows of their rooms, get window clings, and you see fairy lights and all sorts. We made it, we're here. We've just come and recovered some of our photos that went missing from yesterday. Went into guest relations, who were an absolute delight. Thank you, Jay, if you ever watch this. We just had our photo taken. Now you can see it here. And we're just gonna have a mooch around now. Okay, we are going for Pirates for one last go, and we're going to use the standby entrance, which is saying 30 minutes. So let's see if it really is. Okay, everyone, we did that in about 12 minutes, not 30, so that's awesome. So we are currently in the marketplace because Brad would love another pickle. This is where we come to buy fruit and veg in Magic Kingdom if we feel healthy. However, be warned, it is $5 for an apple or a banana. So you're better off going to Walmart and getting it brought to your hotel and then bring it into the park with you. Okay, we're having a snack break. Mr. Bradley has opted for vegetable-based snacking from the marketplace. I am just walking 2 seconds around the corner here in Liberty Square to Sleepy Hollow because I would like a cup of coffee and some kind of sweet treat, which we will probably share. I haven't mobile ordered this one. I did check, but the next mobile order window is 35 minutes, whereas if I just walk around and line up, I should have my food in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to do that. So he's sitting in the shade, eating his pickle, and I'm going to go and get us a treat. So let's see what we can find in Sleepy Hollow today. I've ordered a fruity waffle, which a waffle and coffee has worked out at $13. So that's going to be my breakfast/lunch, and I will share some of that with Brad as well. So let's see how the waffle is. That's really yummy.
Hi everyone, so we're on our last day. We don't really know what to do, and Kitty has got us a lovely yes/no coin. So, okay, the wait time, because we haven't got Julie passes today, it's our last day. So the wait time for Haunted Mansion is 50 minutes, which we actually means 40. Do we suck it up and go and watch Haunted Mansion? No.
Oh.
We're not going.
Okay.
So then, do we, the only ride we haven't done yet, do we go on the aerial ride? Get a little sing to it. We also don't do that.
Oh.
Okay, right. Okay, we love this coin, yes, no coin, but we've also just seen that the Little Mermaid ride has gone down to 15 minutes, which we all know is basically a walk-on, so we're going to go there now. Come and join!
So we've just found out that our flight's delayed by nearly 2 hours. So instead of leaving the park at 4, we're now leaving the park at 6. So silver linings, we get 2 more hours in the Magic Kingdom. So probably do the parade from Main Street now instead of having to see it right where it comes out and then run for a bus. And then we may even go on the monorail later and do a final gondola ride as well, just for funsies.
Oh, wait. Oh my God. Okay, so Kitty is missing all of this, but we just had like 5 people wish her happy birthday and also said that our outfits are awesome.
Oh,
She's missing everything.
Brad is walking with purpose. He very much likes Ursula, so quite excited for this ride. It's been blowy all morning, and I thought it was just me being a bit paranoid, but actually, to quote a cast member, it's monsooning. Oh, it's super blowy. Makes the Beast's castle look very atmospheric, though. Goodness. Okay, we're just...
Right, where are we walking to?
This is what happens when it's unseasonably hot. It was going on for 100 degrees at midday, and now we're having a little monsoon. It will clear itself out, and then it will just be all steamy and humid this afternoon, and everything will smell lovely and clean and fresh. So there's a proper thunderstorm going on right now, which I actually really like. I might go closer to the door to watch. Most of the rides are closed, certainly all the outdoors rides are closed. Mr. Bradley would like to head for the train and just sit in the train and do circuits until the rain moves away. But then we went out and realised that his hair would be less fabulous if we walked through this to get to the next train station. So we're staying. We're staying.
We live here now.
Okay.
It stopped.
Oh, sorry, Birdie. Sorry. You can still have your lunch. Oh,
That's the best timing ever. Right, we had this whole plan of being like, right, we're going to go under this cover, then this cover. We've literally stepped outside and the rain has stopped.
it's basically drizzle at this point. It's not nice, but it's drizzle. Not
It's British sunbathing.
not hammering down. Yes, we would be sunbathing at home in this. Onward to the train. Okay, Disney, come here. Let's have a little chat. Let's talk about the 1-ply, 1-inch thick toilet roll that you're putting in the toilets. Now, I understand cost cutting. I do. We need to save pennies where we can. But I'd like you to look around at the average Disney adult, and I'd like you to consider the kind of food that you're feeding people here. And I want you to think about it, because it's not really cost saving, isn't it? If we have to use 30 meters to be hygienic, we're not saving money. So maybe let's consider some Andrex or something else. People will use less, because less is more when it's decent quality. Quality is the issue here. Thank you for listening, Disney. This is a lovely thing to do in between or during rainstorms. Probably be more practical during, to be honest, but we haven't done it yet this holiday, and I do love a bit of Carousel of Progress.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Oh, you're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964.
On to Buzz Lightyear now to try our luck as Space Rangers.
Battle stations, report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
Quick, come on! Right, do you want to be in charge of spinning?
No, you do that bit.
Thank God.
Stand by to disengage funnel.
Get your head out of the way.
Right, hit the middle one. Yeah, I got like 400,000.
we're going to do some lazy parade and people watching now. Settling down for a break under the lovely yellow brollies outside the Plaza restaurant. Just mainly the sun is so hot, so with a bit of shade, a cold drink, and we are all set to go. This is actually a really great place to rest at about midday if you can get a table. You can see the parade, but you can't see it up close. So if you haven't seen it yet, you do want to be a bit closer. But it is just a really nice place just to stop and chill and just watch the world go by, really.
We are going to be making our way at the park very soon. First of all, we are going to go and treat me to a birthday/trip Pandora bit and bob for my bracelet. I don't know what I want yet, but I know it has to be a parks exclusive. I get one every time I come out, and it has to have something to remind me of the trip other than just I was on the trip. So I'm going to try and find one today that makes me think about Brad when I look at it. So let's go and see what Pandora have got for us today that's a parks exclusive that reminds me of Brad. So I have my Pandora. They didn't want us to film in there. It was $80, but with my annual pass, I got $16 off, so it was $68 in the end, which is great. And let me just show that to you now. Time for some last couple of hours shopping now. We are on our way out the park technically, but I have a few requests from friends for things that they wanted, so I'm just going to do a little bit of shopping, grab some stuff. Now I've got my Pandora, I'm happy about that. And then I'm going to pop over to the bakery and just get a couple of cookies over there. And then we are going to make our way. We're going to do the monorail and then get that over to EPCOT, walk across EPCOT, and then get the gondola back to the resort and sort of meander our way back there. So it'll probably take about an hour or so to get back there, maybe a bit more actually with the walk across EPCOT. But we just thought that would be a really nice way of going back and stretching it out rather than just jumping on the bus and doing the bus again. Just actually walk through EPCOT and have a lovely summery stroll before we have to leave. So let's see what I can find for the people who have asked for things. So mission accomplished. I got the pen that I wanted right here. And I got my pass holder discount, which is awesome. And there he is, the star of the show.
Bit of last minute cookie shopping now. Going to pop into the old-timey Main Street confectionery hall, which smells so delicious I can't even tell you.
The only reason I don't eat these is that they're not vegetarian, unfortunately. They've got gelatin in them. Otherwise, I will be all over that.
One last look and it's time to head away. It's always so sad, but we gotta go.
Goodbye, Magic Kingdom. I shall see you in September. Bye-bye home, bye-bye castle. Hello, Monorail.
Heading up and onto the monorail now to get over for an unexpected bonus visit to EPCOT, thanks to our delayed flights. If you want a great view of inside Epcot when the monorail finally arrives from the Magic Kingdom, sit on the right-hand side facing the front of the train so that you're going forwards with the train, and you'll get to see all inside from up high, and you get some great photos and a great overview of the park.
To 5 now, we've just made it to EPCOT. So we've still got an hour and 20 minutes before we need to be back at reception collecting our luggage and jumping in an Uber. So we're just going to meander across EPCOT now, which should take us about 25-30 minutes. And then we will jump on the gondola and make our way back to Pop Century. It's 5 o'clock now, so instead of being in an airport checking in, which is what we would have been doing if the flight wasn't delayed, we've come over here. We just strolled through the park. It's absolutely stunning now. You wouldn't know there were thunder, bolts and lightning earlier. It was insanely rainy and horrible. Well, it wasn't horrible, it was still really warm and fun, but you couldn't really do anything. But here we are, sitting in the sunshine, just watching the world go by. Century into a taxi and onto the airport. Home time. It's nice. We've had an absolutely lovely time, but as you can see from poor Brad, his little feet hurt. So it's a good time to stop.
We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Okay everyone, it's time to say goodbye to Pop Century for the final time this trip. We've got all our luggage ready to go. We're just about to call an Uber. It's going to cost $35 to get to Terminal B, and it should take about 35-40 minutes. Just to put that into context, it would have cost actually just about the same to get the bus, and would have taken probably an hour, and we would have had to have walked from Terminal A through to Terminal B, dragging our suitcases over carpet or paying $7 for a trolley. So actually, it's a bit of a win getting an Uber this time. Brad's just gone for one last quick cigarette. And then, yeah, we're going to get our cab back to the airport. Hopefully when we get there, we will be able to go up to the lounge and just have one last drink before we get on the flight home. And it's an overnight flight. In theory, it's now taking off at 9:45. So hopefully we'll both get a little bit of sleep, maybe 4 or 5 hours before we land back at Heathrow. So we will see you at the airport. See you in a minute.
Hey everyone, we got to the airport, got through security, and we are now in the lounge. There are 2 options available to us today, other than the general seating area, obviously. We are in Terminal B, which means we have access to the Delta Airlines Delta Sky Club Lounge or the Club MCO. Now today we don't both have access to the Delta Sky Club because we're not both flying upper. Therefore we have headed to Club MCO, which is the one that if you want to go in there and pay to go in there, I think it's about £39 per person. But I'm lucky that I have a priority pass, which is an access pass that gives me access for free to a lot of airport lounges, and that came free with as benefit with one of my credit cards, so it's always worth having a look to see if you've got that benefit. But for now we are here and we're going to enjoy the facility. We came in, we walked past the bar area. There is an inclusive bar, so you can have a nice drink if you want to, and then I will give you a quick tour around the food areas. Everything is included, you just help yourself. The food options are not terrific here. They're pretty simple and basic, but they're included and they're fine. You're just not going to have a gourmet meal, but you know, help yourself to teas and coffees and cokes and iced tea and that kind of thing, and salads. There's an option where you can scan a QR code on your phone and you can order to your table. They give you tiny little portions of like pretzels and cheese and that sort of thing. So it's a nice place to just hang out and relax and just get away from the melee of the main airport hub itself, and just relax. You can also have showers and things here if you've had a busy day in the parks and you just want to shower and change before you get on the plane. So we'll have a quick look around, see what we can see, and then we will head down to the gate to get ready for our flight. Poppy and I are sitting with someone we don't know on the flight home, so we will speak to you when we get back to Heathrow. See you later. Bye-bye Disney and bye-bye America. See you in September for another adventure.
morning, everyone, from a slightly overcast Heathrow. We left heat of 38 degrees and it's now 16 degrees back home. The plane landed just over 2 hours late, and then it took a while to get everyone off. There were quite a lot of cross people because they've missed connections. We landed about 20 minutes ago, maybe. Brad and I were travelling in different compartments because we booked separately, and so we weren't able to sit together on the way home. And bless him, he's still actually on the plane. So we've agreed we're just going to meet in baggage claim. So I'm going to head on down there now, get a trolley and get our stuff. And then we've decided to get an Uber home because it's cheaper to get an Uber than the usual car company that I use. So hopefully, if all goes well and security's quite quick today, then we should be home in about an hour and a half, subject to him actually getting off the plane at some point. So we will see you outside T3 waiting for our Uber. Guys, we had an amazing trip. It's quite bright out here. We're very tired.
We're so tired. I'm trying to bring some energy to this video, and this is the energy you're getting, okay? Cool.
It's been a really long trip home. I'm not sure how long we've been travelling now, but
8 years?
About 8 years, yeah.
Also, I've never had a flight bumpier than that in my life. It was so bumpy.
Yeah, it was a lot. But 10 more minutes, we're getting our Uber, and then we are going to go home. We're going to sleep, we're going to have something to eat, and remember
the good times.
Remember the good stuff. So
I hope you've enjoyed us. I hope you've enjoyed us. That's what I'm saying. Toodle pip.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in September.
Bye.
Bye.